What's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 14 of my alternate day fasting journey. It's been an exciting journey so far. A lot of progress so far, which I am going to talk about here very soon. Not a ton of updates to share with you per se, as far as energy levels are going really well. There's been, like I've mentioned in my other videos, a little bit of a dip on my fasting days, but that bounces back right away on the day that I get to eat. And so it's kind of a constant cycle where I am finding that I really appreciate those dips is I get to go to sleep better at night. I fall asleep pretty quick and I wake up the next day ready to go. I also find it interesting on the days that I'm fasting. When I wake up the next morning, I am not exactly starving. Like, I'm not like so eager to go get a meal. I could probably go even longer with my fast, but I'm really trying to stick to the days that I do not eat anything, the days that I'm fasting, all I have is water. And then the days that I eat, I'm trying to eat at regular times. So I'll eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I usually don't have any snacks. I did have one of my subscribers, yes, in the last video, ask what it is that I'm eating on the days that I eat. It's a fantastic question. The answer to that is, the simple answer is whatever I want. So what that means to me is I'm not trying any kind of dieting. I'm not trying to eat healthier. I'm just eating whatever is happening that day. So to give you an example, last week on one of my eating days, I had 3 eggs in the morning. I had a tuna sandwich and chips for lunch. And then I had, we went out to eat and had burgers and fries for dinner. I had my birthday on one of the days that I was eating, actually the first day that I ate after fasting. And I had, again, I had 2 egg sandwiches that morning. I had, let's see, I had Thai food for lunch and I had pizza for dinner. So not healthy meals by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm purposely doing that right now because I want to see what kind of weight I'm losing when I'm eating whatever I want and kind of not really. Unfortunately, it's not too far from what I would eat on regular days, except for now I might be stretching it just a little bit on the days that I'm eating. Not purposely trying to eat junk food, but I do want to see what kind of weight loss I can make without trying to eat really healthy. So my goal originally, and I never discussed this on this channel, but I wanted to give it, I'm going to do 3-week increments. So we're going into now the 3rd week of this, and I'm going to do another week of just kind of eating, again, whatever I want on the days that I eat, and I want to see what kind of weight I've lost. I'm going to go into a minute here what that's looking like right now. I weigh myself every 7 days, and I'll share what that weight loss has looked like, what it has looked like. I have lost weight every single time I've weighed in, but it's a pretty vast difference in the weight that I lost. So again, I'll go into that in just a moment. I do want to give a shout out to Matt Clevenger, who actually gave me a shout out. I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you. Matt and I believe, started this at the same time, and so I've kind of been following his channel. And for anybody out there that's not 100 pounds overweight like I am, I recommend going and looking at Matt's channel. Matt doesn't have anywhere near as much weight to lose that I do. If he did lose as much as I'm trying to lose, he'd probably disappear. But he's still doing the same alternate day fasting. And I've been really enjoying watching his channel and watching his progress, because we're so in line with kind of where our thought process is. And sort of like the cravings are hitting around the same time and the smells are hitting around the same time. And I heard something in his last video talking about on the days you're not eating, how important it is to stay busy. Because if you're just sitting around and that's all you're doing is thinking about food, you're probably going to fail at this, or it's going to make it really, really difficult for you to keep going with it. So I have certainly felt in my journey with this that I need to be busy. So this last weekend, on the day that I didn't eat and I didn't have to go to work, I pretty much worked outside the entire day, washing cars, cleaning the back patio, just doing all kinds of chores just to keep busy, so I didn't have to come around and be around food, because I don't have like this ravenous hunger, but when I'm around food, especially when my wife is making dinner and I have all those smells, it makes it so much harder. So it's easier for me to just keep busy, stay away from the kitchen, and it's just a lot easier. So Matt, I do appreciate that shout out. Great job on your progress, and I highly encourage anybody watching to go check out his channel as well. He comments on a lot of my videos, and I will put a link to his channel down in the description below. So, getting into the weight loss. It's been great so far. Like I said, I've lost weight every single time I've weighed in. That's every 7 days. The first weigh-in, I lost 12 pounds. That was amazing. It was pretty high. It was higher than I actually expected, but I also expected to lose quite a bit. Anytime I've ever started any kind of diet, the first week or first 2 weeks that I do that diet, I tend to lose a lot of weight. And then it slows down as my body starts getting a little bit more used to what I'm trying to do. So 12 pounds the first 7 days, which is crazy. This last weigh-in, if you saw in the intro of the video and you've been following my channel, you probably caught on really quick. I did not lose anywhere near 12 pounds. I lost 4 pounds. So my goal each week is to lose 2 pounds. So if I can lose 4, I'm still pretty happy. I would love to lose 12 every single time, but I also know that that's not realistic and most likely not healthy. Now, keep in mind, I have purposely not been trying to do a lot of exercise. I did start walking that first week, and I ended up getting a terrible blister on my foot, which is still healing. So I've not done any walking since I got that blister. So I walked the first 3 days, three or 4 days, which was great. And then I got this blister because it's some really bad shoes. So I chucked the shoes, I got some new ones. I'm waiting for my foot to heal, and I will start walking again. But that was about the extent of the exercise I wanted to do right now. So I'm going to go, this is now going into the 3rd week. I'm going to see what that 3rd week looks like, where I'm just, again, eating whatever I want and how much weight I lose on that 3rd week. After that 3rd week, that is when I'm going to change my diet up. I'm going to start eating healthier on the days that I am allowed to eat. I want to see what the difference is from starting out with just essentially eating junk food, which has got me to the point that I'm at now, which is no change to my diet, to doing the alternate day fasting and changing my diet, eating healthier foods, and tracking what kind of progress I have with that. And then I'm also, at the same time, I'm starting to build a kind of a weight set gym thing in my garage, which I will start going into that in the channel and what I'm buying and why and how I'm going to piece that together. I used to lift a lot of weights back in high school, and I really enjoyed doing that, so that's something I want to get back into. But right now I'm focusing on sticking with this diet, sticking with eventually, like starting next week, getting my diet healthier, and then I will start implementing diet, exercise, and eating healthier, which is, again, diet, but alternate day fasting, eating healthier, and weight training in there. So that's what's coming. That's going to be around the 6th week that I start actually incorporating weightlifting and other exercises in with the program that I'm doing for myself. I am really interested to see what has the biggest benefit. I know it's going to be a little bit skewed because it's not just starting from scratch, but we should be able to see some fluctuations in weight loss based off of what I'm actually putting into it versus doing what I've been doing for the last 30 plus years. So that's where I'm at with this. I'm going to try really hard to at least put out 2 videos a week, sort of a check-in and then a weigh-in, if not more. You guys that are doing this every day, I'm so impressed that you're doing it. I don't find myself that interesting enough to be able to put that kind of content out, but maybe I can get there at some point. So again, if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel down below, that little red button that says subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button right below, right down there. All right, I appreciate you all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.